Visual, slow motion, close-up of someone turning off a bedside lamp, then cutting to them doing a short set of squats in the morning sunlight. What if I told you a few minutes of movement today could make your body burn more calories while you sleep tonight? Stay with me, because in the next 10 minutes you'll learn how small, simple exercises change your metabolism overnight and the exact routines you can start doing today. Quick montage, smiling, sweat, sleep, scales, and a clock ticking. In this video, the surprising science that links exercise to overnight calorie burn. 3 short routines you can do in 10 to 25 minutes. What to expect in the first 4 weeks, and the mistakes that waste your time. Every claim is backed by real research. I'll drop sources in the description. Let's get into it. Here S, the truth most people miss. You spend roughly a third of your life asleep. That's hours when your body is still burning energy for basic life processes, breathing, cell repair, brain housekeeping. Even so, your metabolic rate drops during sleep, typically by about 15% compared with daytime resting rates, but that still represents a huge amount of daily calories. That means even small changes to your sleeping metabolic rate scale up over weeks and months. This pattern, circadian reduction of metabolic rate, is well documented. Imagine turning your sleep into a gentle furnace, not by starving yourself or magical pills, but by building muscle and priming your body earlier in the day. That's what the science points to. There are 2 big mechanisms we're targeting. More muscle equals higher baseline burn. Muscle tissue consumes more energy at rest than fat. That means when you build lean mass through strength work, your resting metabolic rate, the calories your body uses while doing nothing, rises. Multiple studies show resistance training increases resting metabolic rate by several percent after weeks to months of training. In practical terms, more muscle equals more calories burned every hour, including during sleep. Afterburn, EPOC, and metabolic ripple effects. Intense workouts, especially high-intensity interval training, HIIT, and heavy resistance sessions, create a window after exercise where your body uses more oxygen and burns extra calories. This is called excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, or EPOC. That window isn't forever, but it can last hours and occasionally into the evening, nudging your nightly calorie burn upward. Reviews show both HIIT and resistance training increase EPOC for many hours post-workout. And bonus, exercise can also influence tissues like brown fat that are metabolically active and linked to both sleep and energy balance, which creates an extra layer of interplay between movement and overnight metabolism. Meet Anna, real example composite. She did 20 minutes of resistance work, 3 times per week, and a couple of short Tabata-style sessions. After 8 weeks, she gained a little lean mass. Her clothes fit differently, and here's the kicker. Her morning resting energy expenditure was measurably higher when tested. She reported better sleep and more morning energy. Small investment, compounding results. Quick rules. 1. If you're new to training or have health issues, check with a clinician. The consistency matters. The metabolic changes aren't instant, they stack. 3. Calories and protein matter. Exercise is more effective at raising metabolic rate if you eat enough protein and avoid prolonged calorie restriction. For sleep, quality matters. Exercise helps sleep, and sleep helps metabolism. Studies link resistance training to improved sleep quality in many adults. Very well, health. Alright, 3 simple, evidence-backed routines that people actually do and that science shows help. Routine, a 10-minute strength primer. Do this 3 per week warm-up, 90 seconds, march or jump rope. Circuit 2 rounds, 10 goblet squats or bodyweight squats. 8 to 12 push-ups or incline, 12 bent-over rows, use dumbbells or water bottles, 12 glute bridges. Rest 30 to 45 seconds between moves. Why it works. Resistance work builds muscle and raises resting metabolic rate over time. Multiple studies show measurable RMR increases after regular strength training. Routine B, 15 to 20-minute HIIT Spark 2 per week warm-up, 2 minutes. 8 rounds, 20 seconds, all-out sprints, bike burpees, 40 seconds easy. Cool down 2 minutes. Why? HIIT produces greater EPOC than low-intensity steady state for the same time, meaning more afterburn calories across the evening. Short, intense sessions make it more likely you'll stick with them. Routine C, evening mobility, plus micro-strength 3 times per week. 10 minutes before dinner, 1 minute cat-cow stretches, 30 seconds plank. 12 standing single-leg mini-squats each side, 12 shoulder taps. Why? Gentle strength before the evening can improve sleep onset, and consistent micro-strength work helps preserve muscle, especially important for busy people, and better sleep supports metabolism. Practical combo. On a weekly schedule, do routine on Monday and Thursday, routine B Tuesday, routine C Sunday and Friday. That totals under 90 minutes a week but targets both muscle building and EPOC. Results don't appear overnight. Expect this pattern. Week 1 to 2, feeling stronger, better sleep, small energy lift. Week 3 to 6, measurable improvements in strength and sleep quality. Small changes in waist and how clothes fit. Weeks 8 to 12. Modest increases in resting metabolic rate studies commonly report approximately 3 to 7% RMR increases after weeks to months of resistance training, depending on starting condition. That sounds small, but compounded daily for weeks, it adds up. How to measure. Track performance, more reps, weight, sleep quality hours, awakenings, and body composition if possible. Don't obsess over daily scale numbers. People waste effort with these mistakes. Only cardio and no strength work. Cardio burns calories now, but strength increases baseline burn later. Overtraining late at night, intense sessions immediately before bed can disrupt sleep for some. Canceling metabolic benefits. Schedule high intensity earlier in the day or at least 3 hours before bed. Low protein and low energy. You can't build muscle on starvation. Quick evidence highlights you can show on screen. Resistance training increases resting metabolic rate in adults. Classic and recent studies show measurable RMR gains after weeks of training. HIIT and resistance training both produce excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC, that raises calorie burn for hours after exercise. Sleep normally reduces metabolic rate by approximately 15%, but is also influenced by body composition and tissue activity. Improving muscle and sleep quality nudges overnight energy use. Brown adipose tissue interacts with sleep and metabolism, an exciting research area linking tissue-level changes to sleep and energy balance. We show on-screen citations and short visuals of study headlines. This isn't a magic trick. You won't melt away huge amounts of fat while you sleep by doing one 10-minute session. The truth is incremental. Consistent strength and high-quality workouts change the baseline. That matters for long-term health, strength, and confidence. If you're being promised overnight miracles, be skeptical. If you tried the 10-minute routine this week, comment below with your day 7 feelings. I'll pin the best transformations and answer questions. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe. I post science-backed practicals every week.